This is Gertrude Mache here on a beautiful Sunday morning in Wellington, New Zealand. My little nuggets of wisdom today are going to cover how to start your day. I've always tried to start my day with an attitude of gratitude. And by that, I mean I sit down before I start work and I think about all of the things that I am grateful for. And I must say, once you start to count, you realize that you really have a lot going for you. So the first thing I focus on are my relationships. My relationships with my 3 beautiful children and just how they have enriched my life. My relationships with my amazing fiance and partner, Darius Kaniski. And I normally play the video of my engagement, my surprise engagement party, which comes with the most beautiful music. It was just one of the most wonderful days of my life, and just how grateful I am to have him in my life. I'm grateful for my beautiful stepson who looks after me when he's not at school. He makes me coffee. He's an amazing gourmet chef. I love you, Marios. My children, Simba, Zianda, Jumisani, you are the loves of my life. And then I think of the little things like being able to go downstairs and make myself a cup of coffee, turn on a tap of clean drinking water, a privilege that not many people in the world have got, being able to turn on a light switch and have the power on, go to the stove and cook a meal or something for breakfast. Start with the little things. And then, of course, I'm grateful for my recovering health. Having had a real scare with my health in June this year, I wake up every morning and I breathe, and just that ability to take in the air into my lungs, to be able to get off the bed and walk and go to the bathroom to brush my teeth and have a shower. So start your day with an attitude of gratitude. It is an amazing, amazing way to reframe everything and anything you might be going through in your life. Mark Twain said, start your day by eating the frog. And by that, he meant start the day by doing the most difficult thing first. What is that task on your to-do list that is difficult to get started? If you can get that out of the way, you will have an absolutely amazing day. So yesterday, I talked about making lists of the things you need to do on a daily basis. Prioritize that list with the most difficult task first, get that task done, then move on to the next and the next. And as you cross off each of the things you were supposed to do that day, you actually feel like you are moving forward. The other thing I like to do before I even get out of bed is to visualize how my day is going to unravel. I try and see in my mind's eyes, with my eyes closed, what kind of a day I'm going to have. And really, you can live a magical life on a day-by-day, minute-by-minute basis if you do this. And then you start to pay attention to who gets in touch with you during the day, who you bump into, who you talk to in the office, what they say. And just remembering that the magic happens in every single moment. So visualize what your day is going to look like and make it happen. Working out and exercise is another fantastic way to start your day. What I find with working out and exercise when I do it, and I have to say I have to get back to doing it religiously every single day, but it clears the mind and it reduces stress. The minute you are physically active, you get out of your head and it's all focused on how you are physically. And then you're able to tackle your day, having reduced your stress just by imparting in some exercise. When it comes to actually starting work, do the real work first. A lot of times you go onto social media to see what's happening in the world. You go and check your emails to see who's been in touch with you or not. And before you know it, it is 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning and you've actually not done much. So start with the real work first. Then go back and check your emails later in the day, unless, of course, your job is tied to you checking your emails in the morning. If you have a business, make a point to talk to your customers. Customer service is key. Make sure they're happy, make sure you are giving them what they require, and get feedback from them in terms of how you can run your business better. So talk and communicate with your customers. It's always easier to sell to people you've sold to before or to work with people you've worked with before than to find new customers from scratch. And the good thing is, if you have good relationships with your customers, they become your referral points. They will tell their friends about you. And before you know it, your business will grow based on the people that you have served before. And when you talk to your customers, always remember these words. How may I serve? How can I be of service to these people? Because the more you can have that in the foreground of your mind, the more effective you're going to be, and you will deliver what your customers are actually looking for. Now, Steve Jobs said that every single morning when he wakes up, the first thing that he asks himself before he does anything is he asks himself, if today was the last day of my life, would what I'm about to do be the thing that I want to do? And it's interesting that he said this before he died, and he didn't live a very long life. So what are you doing on a day-by-day basis right now? If today was the last day of your life, is this what you want to be doing? Interesting thought. So think about it. So that if you are in a job that you are absolutely hating, you can think twice whether you want to stay there, and also realize that you got yourself into that job and you can get yourself out. So today is a weekend. It's a Sunday here in New Zealand, probably a Saturday in other parts of the world. If today was the last day of your life, are you going to be doing the thing that you want to be doing? It's a weekend. You have the choice. Make the right choice and live a magical life. So thank you for tuning in today. I can see a lot of my friends have joined this call. Juliet Mfuka, my childhood friend in Zimbabwe, Teresa Mars, Rudo, Barbara Wilson. Please share this video with someone you know who might need an interesting way on how to start their day. And if you need a book midwife, I help people to write books. If you need a business coach or life mentor, inbox me, but keep your questions coming. My daily nuggets of wisdom are really inspiring me as well, because they get me to go back and think about my little life philosophies and how I try to live on a day-by-day basis. So I will tune in with you again tomorrow. Thank you for listening. This is Gertrude Mache here in Wellington, New Zealand. See you tomorrow.